I'm Dan Jackman,
Roy Weeks.
Kentuckiana Fly Tires, and tonight Roy's going to tie us a nice little fly called the CB Stalker. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it, Roy?
Okay, this was first tied by a guy named Charlie Bates. He was 14 years old, lived in New Jersey. It's about 70 years ago. And he trying to catch the newly stocked fish that they were. And because all he has in New Jersey probably is the same kind of fish we have here, stocked trout. So he was trying to devise a fly at 14 that he could catch these stocked fish on. And this is what he came up with, this streamer fly. Of course, 70 years ago, they were fishing a lot more streamer flies probably than we do now. So this gave me a CB Stalker. Charlie Bates is Stalker, and Stalker means for stocked trout. It still works.
What size hook we're going to put it
We're
on?
going to put it on a size 8 hook. It's a 3X or a 4X streamer fly. This one is a 9672. Here's one for you.
Oh,
9672 in a size 8.
got a nice round bend on it. Down eye.
It's just a very standard streamer hook. Turn the barb down. Sucker down. Whoop, a little mechanical issue here.
What's our thread of choice?
Our thread, this is UTC 140 in white. I'm going to start, whoops. Something's not working just right. You start one eye length behind the eye.
As we teach in our class, please do not crowd the eye. Start behind it, leave a gap.
All right. I've started the thread. Now I'm going to tie in a piece of Mylar. This is the extra small. Isn't that extra small size?
Yes.
Mylar. It's gold on one side and silver on the other. We're going to tie it in with the gold side facing me. That way when we use it, we'll have the silver side. Now carefully tie it in. Down to the barb and come back up. As you do this, the thread will be round. And we want it to be round, and it'll stay round as long as we keep holding it like this and chase itself right up the hook. Because at this point, we're primarily just making some bulk. I'm going to go back down. But now we're going to spin the thread counterclockwise. So that it'll tend to flatten itself out more. And as we come back up the body, stop about every 4th round and do it again. This is going to make a smoother body.
Right.
We don't have the round thread. Just necessary on the left, otherwise you'll never get the bulk built up if you wind it with the flat part. It'll take about 8 rounds. I don't know a lot of bulk at the tie-off point. Now we're gonna go in with UTC 70, smaller thread in the black. Start it right there. Just do that so I can use the rotary function. Spiral wrap the silver. Whoop, there, and I lost it. Trying to keep it small. Now, for years, of course, this is the way this was tied, and we're going to do it in a traditional manner at this point. I have been known to cover it with that special glue at this point,
Hey,
with a thin layer of the what is it, CC? What's it called? CCT. The stuff that we use, the ultraviolet light.
you the UV.
And it, the
Yeah.
UV light, and it just smooths the body out. Probably, it makes it much more durable, although I don't think you're gonna have a lot of trouble with the durability on this fly. But when this fly was invented, there was nothing like that on the market, so we're gonna tie it just the way Mr. Batts would have done it. The top wing is a piece of white Marabou. This is pretty good stuff with pretty smooth tips. And tie it in just beyond the length of the hook. Tie it down. I'm going to put one strand behind it. One or two in the front. It tends to keep it on top a little better. I've almost let it go too far forward. Yep, that's right. I used the wrong scissors. I'm just going to neaten it up a little bit. Tie the head of it down. I'm going to turn it over. The belly, a piece of saddle hackle. Pull out a section of about a half an inch. Pull it off again, trying to keep the tips together, if I did. I think I lost some in the process. Let's do it again. It's even possible to use the fluff down here if you want to. This is just the throat of the fly.
And I understand that these are the original colors that he first tied them in.
Yes, this is just exactly the way he tied them in for the fly to be tied. I'm not getting as much of it as I really would like. I'm gonna put the two clumps together. Yeah, that looks better. Square it off. Again, letting the thread get a little flat on me. And yes, now I've crowded the head just a bit. But you want a small head. There we go. When we put the head cement on it, we're actually going to put on 2 coats. That's the reason I'm going around the head like I am. Gives it a little more time to dry. You put on the second coat, it makes the head shinier. And Mr. Bates felt like it needed the shiny head.
It's a good looking fly,
There
it is. CB stock.
CB Stalker. Designed for stock trout. Doubt that wild trout would turn that down either.
Thanks for showing us that. I'd like to thank you all for joining us this evening. And again, remember that if you would like to take up some tying lessons, we're at the Orvis, Paddocks, Brownsboro Road on the second Thursday of the month. And during the winter inclement season, we're at Sullivan's Tap House on Tuesday, the second Tuesday of the month, where we gather and tie flies. So if you feel like it, come on out and join us.
Thank you.